Tell your friends to join the session. So sharply, this is a 1 hour session. So sharply by around 10, 5 to 6, I will be starting the session. Okay. Because your students are waiting. So tell your friends to join. So I will be explaining how we can tackle. So we have no exams, right? This week. So I will be giving some examples how you can prepare and take a good mark. Okay, students, I'll be starting the session now. Okay, without any further ado, let's start the session. Okay, so if you're telling, so students, be interactive. There's a chat for that all. Okay, so always be interactive. Send me the messages. Okay, answer. Okay, you have to be very interactive. Okay, hope you can hear me, students. Just give us a thumbs up. React, please, or through a chat. Just quickly, students. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me, right, students? Okay, so I'll be starting the session. So if you are telling, you will be having around 40 MCQs. Okay, so 40 MCQs. So your paper will be from 100. Okay, so let us see. So the main target is, okay, to take an A or more than 75. Okay, more than 75, you have to target mainly MCQ. So MCQ will be the heart of taking mark. Okay, understand, students? So it's very important, okay, to target your MCQ, practice MCQs. Okay, at the end, I'll tell how we can practice MCQs. Okay, so I'll be telling you how we can, okay, how from where to start, from which paper. Okay, okay, so let's start from the first one. Okay, so if you're seeing, the first 10 will be from your grade 10 business studies. Okay, so from grade 10 business study lesson. Understood, students? So you'll be having grade 10, you'll be having 3 business studies chapter. Okay, so let's focus on that. Okay, let's see. So let's read the question. Students of Gurukula Mahavidyalaya prefer rice porridge prepared by the School Old Students Association, School Cooperative Society, and academic and non-academic staff collectively using the rice donated by Daham Sekara, the owner of this rice mill. Okay, what is the human need satisfied by Gurukula Mahavidyalaya? So can you tell me, students? Yes, what is the human need satisfied? Quickly, students. Ahmed, Mariam, Razna. Yes? Yes, it's correct. So what is the human need satisfied? So you know Gurukula Mahavidyalaya is a school. So what is the need is being satisfied? It is the education. So you know, if you're telling about need, let us go with a summary. So needs are some essential things that should be satisfied. Okay, needs are the essential things that should be satisfied. Okay. And also, what is wants from their hand? Let's study what are wants also. Let us revise. Okay. We'll be having an exam. Let's revise it. So wants, what will be having under wants? The various form. Okay. How you can satisfy your needs. The various ways, the methods. That is called as what want. Okay, students. The various the various ways of satisfying needs is known as what? Okay. So let us see the next one. An example for the external environment factor of Gurukula Mahavidyalaya. So if you're telling about external factor, okay, so external environmental factor means, so you know the parties of forces acting outside the business. It's not within the business, it's what? Outside the business. Okay, so it will be normally, so let us see academic staff. So academic staff for whom? That means the staffs who are working inside, no? Tissa rice mill. So let us see Tissa rice mill. Let's keep for a moment. The non-academic staff both are working inside the school, right? In Gurukula Mahavidyalaya and students of the school. So they are normally internal factor. Okay. So outside will be who? It will be the Tissa rice mill. Okay. So he will be our donator. So he is something related to external environment, right? He's not every day, he's not going to be in our business, right? What a joke, no? Tissa won't be, no? The Tissa rice mill or Daham Sekara won't be always there in our school, right? So it's whom? So external environment means the forces or parties, what? Acting out the students. When you have MCQs, go with the keywords. So external means what? Outside the business. Outside the business. Okay, so can you tell me, if you're telling external, what are the things that we have to, what are the negative or what are the positive? Okay, what are the positive factor, negative factor? What we call for the external environment. So for the external environment which has a positive factor, what do we call them? As opportunities. And also for what, then for negative impacts, what do we call? Threats, okay? But how do we write? We call it threats only, okay? We write like this. Okay, next one. A public sector business organization included in the buckets. So normally from public. So normally what is public? So you have two types of business organization. Okay, based on the person who is conducting the business. So you'll be having public sector and you'll be having what? Private sector. Okay. So let us see. Okay, so let us go through. So under public sector, what we'll be having? Okay, under public sector. So here, what is meaning of public sector? So public sector means the organizations which are handled by the government. What? Government. Okay, and what is private? It is individually or it is owned by a group of people. Okay, so when you're getting the word public, it's something related to government, and private means what? It is something related to what? It is related to what? It is related to individuals or group of individuals. Okay. So a public sector, so who is it? Tissa rice mill. No, Tissa rice mill is something related to what? Sole proprietorship, right? So all students association, no, we study this association coming under public sector, no? It's not under public sector. So if you are seeing, okay, Tissa rice mill, from the word itself, you can identify it's a sole trader. It's a sole trader. So sole trader, it's a private. All students association, yes, it's a organization initiated by group of individuals, right? So it will be also what? So all is an association. So it will be what? It's under. So association will be or it's private sector and school cooperative. So we will be cooperative. So you'll be having cooperative societies there. You know, we can see cooperative societies everywhere. Is it? No. So cooperative societies are simply what, students? So cooperative societies is something like there are some few members. Okay, they join and create an organization. Okay, and they will be ongoing with the organization with a certain objective. So there is no something related to government. Students get more confused. So when you study cooperative society means it's something related to with individuals. It's not related to government or anything. Understood, students? Clearly understand this sector. Okay. Students, can you hear me now? Students, just drop me a message. Now can you hear me? Ah, yes, right? Okay, okay. Thank you, Martin. Responding. Okay, so what we were learning, so if you are seeing public sector, okay, highlight the keyword. So do you have the 2020 O level, okay? Take as I'll be highlighting, let's highlight the keyword public sector. So if you're having public sector, it's always related to a government. Keep that in your mind. Never forget it. Okay, that's a keyword. So if you have government, so let us see, this is not, it's not government, it's public. Also associated, it's also related public. So what is government? So normally you can see from Mahavidyalaya, from that you can identify, you know. So it's a Gurukula Mahavidyalaya. So that will be the answer. Sorry, students, I think I have not underlined the answer. So I'll highlight the answer so it will be very easy for you to identify. So here it will be education. Okay, so here it will be Tissa rice mill, and here what will be the public sector? Public sector will be what? It will be Gurukula Mahavidyalaya. So they have asked what is the production factor that rice used to separate rice porridge in the above case. Okay, so what you can do, what is the production factor? What is the meaning of factors of production? Or production factor means the raw materials or the materials that is used to produce the goods and services. Okay, let us write what is factors of production. Okay, factors of production are the materials that is used the materials that is used to produce goods and services. Okay. Wait, I'll make it small. So that after the class, even you can just go through the PDF. Okay, students? Okay. So let us see. So what they do, prepare the, so what is the production factor that rice used to prepare rice porridge? So let us see rice porridge here. So let us see if you are seeing rice porridge. So what will be the answer, students? Tell me. What will be the answer for the fourth one? So what we are using? Normally we are using a machine, no? So machine comes under what? Machine comes. So normally we are using porridge, no? Rice porridge, how do we use? We use something, a rice cooker or something, no? So what do you do? We use land. What is land? What is the meaning of land? Tell me, students. Land. Land is what? All the natural resources. So that is something. So if you're doing something, the key word here is natural. But it's natural. So if you're having labor means the people. Okay, here natural. I'll just put NAT. So what is labor? Labor means what? The physical or mental contribution you're giving to the business, right, students? So if you're saying labor, it's something related to this. Okay, so you can see some like employees, something related to that. The people, working staff. So capital means something that is machinery. Okay, and be building something like that. That is the keyword. How we identify whether it's capital or not. Okay, machine, building. Okay, students. So what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship will be the owner of that business. Okay, so how do we identify? So what do we use here? What is the raw material we are using? It is what? It is capital. What? Capital. Okay. I'll highlight it. Okay. So select the statement related to the Tissa rice mill business in the above case. So registration of the name of this business is compulsory. The liability of the Hamsekara in this business is limited. And there is a legal entity to the business. This business is not. First of all, let us identify what is Tissa rice mill. So students, Tissa rice mill will be what? It will be what? It will be a sole trader. It will be a sole trader business or sole proprietorship. Sole trader business. So can you tell me what are the key features? So always students, okay, in your syllabus, sole trader, okay, and partnership will be having the same feature. What is the difference? The number of people or number of members in that. Okay, so both will be having, but both you need to register. Okay, that is something called. So if you have to register it, okay, if the business name is other than whose name? Others than the owner's full name, not normal name, other than owner's full name. Okay, keep in mind. The other thing is always both will be having what? Unlimited liability. They won't have limited. Okay, they will be always having what? Unlimited liability. Unlimited liability. Okay, students. Then the other thing will be what? Okay, you will be having no legal personality. That means if you have any court cases, you can't go with the business. You can't go. This is rice mill case. You can't go. You have to go from whose name? Let us see who's this rice mill's owner's name. By Daham Sekar. By what? Daham Sekar. So there is no legal personality. I'll write with here. Okay, I'll write with the no legal personality. So these are some what? These are some key points to identify. So you know. So what is the important? Yes. So registration is. Let us first omit the wrong answers. The liability of the Hamseka, is it limited? No, it's unlimited. So you have to just cut out. So when you, I'll tell a trick, okay, students. So when you are having MCQs, don't go and correct or don't go and put the answers for the correct. First, what you have to do, you have to first take away or omit the wrong answers first. That is a trick. Okay. Then you can filter it to the correct answer. And always take in mind. So if you are having sole trader, see what is the keyword. So unlimited liability, no legal personality, something related to that. Okay. So that is legal. No, we don't. So sole traders will never have legal entity or legal personality. This business is not for profit. Then this rice mill just giving, no? No, it's profit business. Okay. So next one, a commodity manufacturing business. So normally in your syllabus, based on the nature, you will be having two type of business. Okay, it will be what? Service providing business and what? Commodity manufacturing business. From the name itself, we can identify no students. So service means something we provide the service. No, do we manufacture? No. So normally services are what? Intangible. We cannot touch it. Okay. So let us see what are the features under services. It's intangible. Okay, it's intangible. What are the other things? Intangible. Okay. So it will be from our example, the service which was given to you will be differ from each person, no? So what will be? Like you can see the service differ by person by person. Service is being differed. If they ask in your exam, so you have to know an idea, no? What are the characteristics of services? So it's intangible, service being like what, how service being different from each person, no? Everyone will be not offering the same service, no? That's why we have like if you are not treated by one doctor, you go to another doctor, right? Something like that. So it's being different from each other. Okay, something. So here, commodity manufacturing business means what? Something that is what you are providing, you are producing that product and selling it. That is what commodity manufacturing business. Something you can touch it. Lanka Sugar Private Limited, Cooperative Wholesale, Sri Lankan Airlines, and Central Bank. So from the name, so let us immediate Sri Lankan Airlines. What they know, they provide service. No, what they provide. Okay, you have a flight. We provide the facility services. You come and book here. We'll provide you that service like that. Central Bank same. No, they provide the service. So you can come here. Okay, Central Bank. So they provide the service. No. What they do is they monitor the government's expenditure and income. So cooperative wholesale, what is cooperative wholesale means? Normally they don't produce the teacher. By wholesale you can have goods, but do they produce the goods? No, they don't produce. They facilitate the product. They take a room or they take a store and they keep the products, they do marketing and selling. That is something as services. That doesn't mean they manufacture. So from you can see Lanka Sugar Company. So normally company private limited, you can from the name itself you can identify what it is manufacturing. Here you are manufacturing sugar. So that will be the commodity manufacturing business. Okay, students understood? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Next, let's see. A democratical control and volunteer and open. From here, from when you start reading here itself, you have to identify who will be having democratical control. Always democratical control will be having or voluntary or the open membership. These characters are unique for whom? Cooperative society, not cooperation. It's what? Cooperative society. Okay, so this democratical control means so everyone will be having the same power. Understood, students? So here it's cooperative. So these unique features are only for who? Cooperative. What? Cooperative. Okay. Let's go for the next one. Okay. Eighth one. Following are few incidents. Ruan gets his hair cut from modern saloon. Sapumal imports a motor vehicle from Japan for his own use. Sumudhu flower trader purchases 2 fresh flower baskets. Someone sells 50 kilo of paddy from his harvest to a rice mill owner. So what are wholesale? Who are wholesale traders? So normally let us see. This is something related to grade 11. Okay, but I will be explaining here. Okay. So from the first lesson, trade in auxiliary services or supporting services, from that lesson only. So from here you can see you are starting with what? You are starting with grade 11. Okay. Let us say Ruan gets his hair. So it was wholesale trade. So normally you know, no? So if you are seeing the difference between retail, so retail are something or retail trade is something related to what? Final consumption. It's related to what? Final consumption. Okay, students. So if you are seeing related to wholesale, okay, wholesale will be what? It will be related to what? Reselling. You will be reselling that. That is the keyword what you have to know. Okay. It will be what? Retail and wholesale. Okay. So retail will be for final consumption. So you can see from the A. So A, Ruan gets his hair cut. So it will be, will Ruan go to another person and cut another person's hair? Will he resell that? No, it's for final consumption. Let's imitate. Let's, okay, imitate. Okay. Next one, Sapumal imports a motor vehicle from Japan for his own use. So will he resell it? No. So it won't be a wholesale, right? Sumudhu flower traders purchase 2 fresh flower baskets. So normally you know that Sumudhu flower traders is a sole trader. So if they're purchasing from another person means you know from the name itself you can identify it. They will be reselling it. Okay. Then here someone sells 50 kilo of paddy from his harvest to a rice mill owner. So you can see there are 2 business people or something related to reselling. So it will be wholesale. So here also they're reselling. So it will be related to what? Wholesale. Students, so it will be what? C and D. Okay. So here it will be Maharagama Multipurpose Cooperative Society and here it will be C and D. Okay. Okay. Let's go for the 9. Okay. I'll be so 9 and 10. So that from there I'll be stopping with the business thing. Then I'll be focusing on the accounting parts. Okay, students? The basic things that one. Okay. So answer the question. So this is from the banking, from the bank chapter. Okay, under the trade. So Kasun received a check. Okay, let us first write. So Kasun, let's draw it. First of all, when you are getting something scenario, students, keep in mind to draw it. Okay, don't be lazy. Okay, draw it. Okay, so if you are saying students, also some students are asking how we can take Okay, how we can score from MCQs. Okay, so now let us see. Now you know, no, you whether you are thorough with business or accounting. So if you're thorough with business, again, don't go and do business studies question. Do from the lessons which you are not good in. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can drop me a message regarding any lessons. I'll help it. Okay, students. So then now what you have to do is, so first you have to analyze. So like each chapter, analyze it whether you are okay 100% or 20%. Analyze it first. Okay, analyze, study it thoroughly. So if you're having an exam, okay, so now what you have to do is do papers. Okay, read. Okay, what you have to take at least 30 minutes or something. Okay, finish off the chapter. Okay, study business studies at once, then do accounting. Don't, okay, first now business studies, then accounting. No, it will become like a chart. Okay, you have to be very organized. First study business studies, then finish off with the past papers, because students, your teachers will be taking the questions from past papers only. It will be repeating, no, students. So that from where will they take? From the recent past paper. Understood, students? So go through the past papers, do the past papers, past papers, past. That is the keyword I have to take. Okay, students. So now let us see here. So Kasun received a check from who? From Aruna. From which bank? From Bank of Ceylon. Okay. So you from here you have to identify that Aruna is having a BOC account. So from that he is giving a check to who? To Kasun. How much? What is the word? 18,000. And they have, it was crossed as what? You know what is crossing, no? In order to ensure the security or to add additional security, you are using crossing. We have general crossing and you will be having what? You will be having general crossing and we'll be having special crossing. So let us see how we can identify whether general crossing or special crossing. So if there is a general crossing, it will be in a two lines. So it will be between two lines. Okay. It will be put not negotiable. Okay. Like something like that. Or up to certain amount, something like that. So if you, how we can identify the special crossing, always what you will be having? You will be having a, what? You will be having a bank name, like the BOC. Like that you will be having bank name. That will be a special crossing. So if you are having a bank name, that will be a special crossing. Okay, let us see. The check received from Aruna is what? Is it a special crossing or general crossing? A check that cannot be endorsed or check that can be cashed from the bank. So if you are saying not negotiable, means always when you cross students, okay, you cannot encash it from the bank counter. Okay, so when you deposit a check, always what you have to do, you have to deposit in the current account, then only you can withdraw the cash. Understood, students? So normally here we can identify that the check received from Aruna is what? It is a general crossing check. Okay, in the check mentioned in the above case, let us see, let us identify who is the drawer, payee and the drawee. Okay, see here. I just don't write a short note here. Students. Okay. Drawer. Payee. Okay. So let us see. Okay. So let's draw here. So draw here. Okay. Will be the receiving person. Who? It will be the receiving person. Okay, students? Receiving person. He's the person who will be receiving it. Okay, he is receiving the check. So students, short note there. So who will be the payee? Students, who will be the payee? Yes. So payee is the person who pays, right? Sorry. Giving person. Then payee will be the, then drawee will be the bank, or this will be bank. And payee will be giving person, or the person who gives the check. Okay? Okay. I hope you can see, students. Okay? Let us see. So who will be the drawer? Let us see who will be the drawer, receiving person. So drawer will be who? So it will be Kasud. Okay? Where students? Uh, uh, yeah. This is Kasud. Yes, correct. Yeah. So drawer will be whom? Sorry, it will be giving person. Giving person. And then payee will be the receiving person. Okay? Sorry. Receiving person. That is how we can. So drawer will be the giving person. Who will be? It will be Aruna. It will be who? Aruna. And who will be the pay? Receiving person will be who? It will be Kasud. Okay, let's write here. So giving person who is giving the check, it's Aruna. Who will be the payee? The receiving. Who will be receiving the check? It will be who? It will be Kasud. And always drawee bill who will be the bank. So let us, while payee is payee the Kasud receiving person? Yes, but is drawee the people bank? No. But here drawee is people, it's correct, the bank. But here what is the bank? The bank is BOC. It should be what? BOC. Okay. Draw is people bank. No. It should be what? The sender's bank will be the drawee. Understood, students? So it won't be people's bank. Then while drawer is Aruna. Yes, it's correct. But it's payee. Payee is the person receiving. No, it can't be a bank. So it's cut it off. Okay. While drawee is bank. Yes, correct. No, drawee is the bank of Ceylon. Okay. And then payee is Kasud. Correct. No, payee will be the Kasud. So payee is the receiving person. So the third will be the answer. Okay. Now let us dive into accounting. Okay. So from here you can see from 17. Okay. From 17 question you will be having what? Accounting. Okay. The type of account that applicable the double entry principle, increase debit and decrease credit. Okay. Can you tell me? Okay. Let's draw the summary. So you can see here, this side is debit, here will be credit. Always keep in mind, Assets and expenses increase in debit side. Liabilities, income, and equity or capital. That equity will be increasing in credit side. So who will be increasing debit means, so here it will be something related to assets and expense, right? So here increased debit means it will be assets or expense. So here we can cut out liability, income and equity. Okay, so it will be what? Assets account. Okay, students. So let us see the accounting equation. So the accounting equation is they have given so assets, the opening balance will be 50,000. Then equity will be 35,000. And then liabilities will be 15,000. Okay. So let us, they have some transactions. Okay. Let us see first one. A, purchase a stock of goods of rupees 10,000 on credit. Okay, students. So if you are seeing purchasing a stock, let us see purchasing a stock. Now, normally, students, now if you are purchasing a stock, okay, what you will be getting? You will be receiving the stock in hand, right? But here, you are not paying the money. You are paying on credit basis, something like that. Okay, what you are doing, you are telling, okay, you have a, let us say you have a sister. Okay, you ask your sister, I need this one, but I'll give the money later. So how you are getting the product in your hand? So here you can tell that the stock will be increasing and what will be also increasing? Your creditors. So creditors are the individuals whom you have to pay. Whom you have to pay. Okay. So it will be creditors will be increasing. Okay. Here let us see. So creditors will be increasing both 10,000 and 10,000. Okay, students. Hope we'll be having an idea regarding that. Next, what purchasing a stock of goods. So here it is in cash. So what? You are receiving the stock. Okay, you are receiving the stock here. You'll be receiving the stock here. But here, in other hand, what is going? Is it here? It's all cash, no? So normally here in your syllabus, you'll be having both cash transactions and credit. So if the credit means if you're buying something from credit, you'll be having your creditors are increasing. Okay, students. So you have stock and what is increased, what is decreasing in one hand, cash will be decreasing. So can you tell me stock can, okay, stock will be in what account? It is assets account. Creditors, liability account. Okay. And let us see here stocks. Again, it's assets account. Cash also asset account. Paying a creditor. Here what you're doing? You're paying the credit. Let us see. You're paying your sister or brother. So what is happening? So when you're paying a creditor, what cash will be going? If you're paying, you have to take the money from your own drawer. So here cash will be going, and your credit you have to set off. No, you have to. Our sister has or brother has paid the money, so you have to show in the book. No, so what you have to minus that creditor, right? So from one hand, cash will be going, and creditor will be also going. Students, next, selling a stock of goods. Here minus, okay, students. So selling a stock of goods for rupees 7,000 in cash, which was purchased at rupees 5,000. Okay, let us take that is you are, okay, you are purchasing 5,000 and you are selling it for what? 7,000. How do we record it? Okay, so what you are doing, you are selling in cash, no? So first of all, what will be having? Your cash will be good. First, you are purchase, you are will be having, you are selling your stock, right? So if you are thinking about the accounting equation, Okay, let's see here. I'll take a page. I'll explain it here. Friends. So here you can see, okay, you're doing assets equal to equity plus liabilities. Okay. So what you are selling the goods. So what is the selling the goods? First of all, your goods will be removing. No, you have to remove that. So how much money you are getting? That you have to. So 7,000 is the amount you are getting. So what will be the difference? That will be what your income. So you have to increase your equity by what? 2,000. Okay, students. Next, let us see. Then by that our accounting equation is over. So what is the amount of liabilities of the business? So let us see liabilities we have 15,000. So from 15,000 add another 10,000, that will be 25,000. From 25,000, if you are removing, okay, from 25,000, if you are because you have paid no, so from 20,000 if you are subtracting 7,000, what will be? It will be 18,000. So what will be the, because after that you don't have any credit transaction, it will be what? 18,000. Next, what is a transaction that does not change the value of total assets? So total assets means like where you can see it is being added and also subtracted. What is the situation where we went through? Yes, it's what? Purchasing a stock in cash, no? Because by your assets also increase, then by that time your cash is also decreasing. Okay, students? So it will be what? It will be B. The equity of the business at the end of the first week. So what will be at the end of the first week? So you can see opening will be having 35. Okay, you will be having 35. So from 35,000, so first one you don't have something related to equity. Second one is also you don't have. Third one also don't have. But here you can increase that. It will be increasing by what? Here it will be increasing. So here the increase or decrease. So how much will be increasing? It will be increasing by 2. We can see it is increasing by 2,000. Here you can see. Okay, so let's see of a transaction that is occurred in a business.